morning, Mavericks. Today is Monday, March 7th, and it is a B-Day.
A great day to be a Bradley Maverick.
I'm Mikey.
And I'm Eva, and these are the announcements.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Mavericks, don't forget, Wednesday is an early release day. Make sure to fill out the lunch form if you would like a bad lunch. The color run is March 30th. Be sure to bring in your signed permission slip and a $20 donation to participate.
Mavericks, this event is going to be a blast. You won't want to miss out the fun. Get your donations in.
It's Women's History Month, which got its origin as a national celebration in 1981, when Congress recognized and requested the President to proclaim the week of March 7th as Women's History Week.
That's right. Then, 1987, Congress gave the President authority to proclaim March as Women's History Month.
These proclamations celebrate the contributions women have made to the United States and recognize the specific achievements women have made over the course of American history in a variety of fields.
Take a look at this video to learn more.
The Wise Channel celebrates her story, women who did amazing things. You may be wondering why we celebrate women's history. Well, one reason is because most of the time, history is really his story. Over the years, much of history has been written by men, about men, and for men. In fact, about half the people in the world are women. But at the moment, less than 1% of written history is about women. That's a big difference. But it makes sense because in many subjects, we learn more about the accomplishments of men than women. In American history,
the Founding Fathers. These men built and created America.
The Founding Fathers are important, but what about the Founding Mothers, who also helped create and build America? Inventors?
The Wright brothers. These men invented the first successful airplane.
Yes, but what about the great inventions made by women? Civil rights?
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. These men led the civil rights movement.
But hundreds of women also led the way. This picture of America is his story. But his story is not the whole story. For every history-making man, there is at least one history-making woman. That's why it's important to also learn her story. In March of 1982, America celebrated the first Women's History Week, which later became Women's History Month, a time to celebrate the amazing things women have done and continue to do in America. Learning about and celebrating these women all year long helps us to see the whole story of history. It shows girls and boys that women are just as strong, smart, and brave as men. It also reminds us, once we add her story to his story, together we can learn our story. Let's talk. Why do you think we learn so little about women in history? Is it important to learn more? Why or why not? What can you do to learn more about women who did great things?
Well, that's it for the announcements. Stay tuned for the birthdays and the SEL prompt.